What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Okay, so I'm still doing the brakes on a 2019 Chevy Traverse. I just showed you guys in my last video how to do the front brakes. Come to find out, the rear brakes are a little bit different and they're a little bit tricky. So I'm gonna run you guys through it. Also, in my last video, I told you guys to do all your brakes before you actually turn your car on and pump your brakes. Well, I take that back. Do me a favor. Come up close. To avoid your brake fluid overflowing, when you do your front brakes, turn your car on, pump it, and make sure that the fluid goes down so it does not overflow when you do your rear brakes. Okay, so we're gonna go to the back of the car. And I am going to get this wheel off, so give me a quick second. Okay, so we got the wheel off. Now, on the front brakes, on the front calipers, this is the one I showed you guys to use. So the rear is different, like I said. It is different, and on the rear, the one you're gonna use is this one. It's this one that has a letter F on it. And I will show you guys why. As you can see, it has two holes where it sits on here, and it's got two spikes that actually grab the caliper and spin it into place. So to get these calipers off, do not use any power tools. Do not use power tools on the rear or the front. I do it because it's just the way I do it. By hand, these will come out by hand. Okay, just a little tap like that. Then you bring it back and they get loose. Okay, sometimes you just apply a little bit of pressure. They get loose right away. So the rear ones don't have the same pressure the front brakes had. So you get your screws out. These are size 14. The front, I believe they were size 17s. So the rear is size 14. Make sure you do not have your e-brake on. If you do, take your e-brake off. Make sure your car is leveled and not rocking back and forth without the e-brake, because you need to be able to have display. If you don't have display, it means your e-brake is on and you won't be able to get your caliper off. So no e-brake. Okay, so now you just want to kind of rock this out a little. Okay, give it a little bit of a love tap, just like that. Okay, now you see back here, you see how it has these two spaces right there. Those two spaces right there, that's where these are going to go. So again, you get your plate, you put it in here, you drop it. Now this one's a little tricky. I'm gonna run the whole video doing this because it is a little tricky, to be honest. And the other side had me a little confused, but then after a little bit I got the hang of it. So I could pass that along to you guys. Okay, so when you put this on, you want to make sure that you have some play, because as you're spinning it, it starts spinning and pushing in, but this gets tight. And if it gets too tight, then you're going to want to use one of these to loosen it up right here to be able to keep spinning it. So let's get the spinning process going. There will be some huffing and puffing. Yes. If you have something to wedge it with to help yourself, you can put something on here and you can bring it up. But then it's going to start bending it, so you got to be careful. It'll start bending your tools. And then you don't want to go too fast. Anyway. You got to make sure that that rubber seal that I showed you guys already, this one right here, you got to make sure that's going in nice and even all the way around. You don't want to pinch it. And this is what you're going to do, just like this. As you can see how this one is spinning. The front one was not spinning. There we go. The front one was not spinning on us. It was just a straight inward push. And this one, there we go. Now it's getting a little bit softer, and I can set that one down maybe. Yeah. So we're gonna keep doing this until it goes all the way back. And here, let me show you guys. I'm gonna tighten this up so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So right here is actually tight. So when you start twisting it like this, the tool gets tighter before the caliper can go in, and that's all I can go right there. So if that happens to you, just want to show you, you got to bring this here and you pull upward and you loosen it up, and then you can keep going. You got to make sure you have a little bit of play up there so it could spin it and push in at the same time. Well, you don't push in, the tool itself pushes it in. And you're just going to keep going like this. So I'll finish this up and we'll keep going after that. All right, guys. So I got this caliper all pushed back. Again, you got to make sure you're not damaging anything, so make sure everything is good. So I'm going to twist this up a little bit right here. Bring that out. Don't forget, well, the one that I'm using for the Chevy Traverse, 2019 Chevy Traverse, is the letter F. And over here in the set, you have, of course, all the other letters. You got M, you got K, O, E, so on and so forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right hand, left hand. It's just a bunch of stuff that it comes with for you to be able to do these brake jobs. Regardless of what car you have, this kit's supposed to have it all for you. Okay, so now we are going to put these new pads on here. Again, it comes with brand new hardware. Switch it all. I'll show you guys how to do it. Going to show you guys something also that they didn't have the best brake pads, so I went with the second best. I'll end up upgrading next time I have to do them. Excuse me. Okay, so right here, I want you guys to see something. If you guys remember my last video, if you guys did the front brakes and you're doing the back ones now, that means you probably watched my other video. And this one, the front one has these hooks. These brake pads on this car, the rear ones do not have the hooks. It doesn't even have a space for them. And these are actually still pretty good. Right? But I'm going to change them anyway since I bought them all. Yeah, they're still pretty good. You know, they still have quite a few miles on them. Especially because we all know that the rear brakes only do about 20% support on the stopping. But, so those brake pads, the rear brake pads always wear out a lot slower than the front brake pads. Okay, now you have the one with the hook. Of course, that one is the one that goes in the back, I believe. I didn't even see, but yeah, it goes in the back. That's where the other one was. So let's go ahead and take our hardware off. And the little hooks I was telling you about, these right here, the new brake pads do have the holes to put them. So I am going to put them. I'm going to show you guys how. Get your new hardware on here. Make sure you get the new hardware on here. Don't miss out on anything. Don't skip on anything. If it came with it, use it. It ain't going to cost you nothing to use it. And then these new hardwares, you want to center them using this right here. This part right here, it sits snug in that space back here. So you want to put that in there first and then push down on the rest and it'll fall right into place. Okay, now this one, the one with the sensor, goes in the back. Can't see back here. Can't see too good. There we go. Then this one goes here. There we go. Now your hooks, don't forget these hooks, the actual V part goes towards the center of the brake pad. So this one goes up there. It does have pressure, not as much as the front pads, but it does have pressure, so you could still kind of, you still got to kind of hold it, but you can actually let it go a little bit. So there you go. That's the way those are going to go on there. Okay, and then you want to get your caliper. You want to go on ahead and rock this in there. Push these in right here so it falls into place. Once those are into place, put your bolts. Put the bottom bolt. And again, this is a size 14. Do not use power tools. Give it a nice snug, a nice tug. If you feel you need, for whatever reason, a little bit of extra pressure, you can grab something that has a loop in it, hook it on there. It'll work like an extension to make it easier to tighten up. Again, right here in the bottom. And a little tug right there. And now your rear brakes are done. As you can see the difference with spinning the caliper, the piston, the caliper piston, it spins back into place. And the way it goes in with the spin, it comes out that same way. Like I said, it does it because you use a lot less stopping power with the rear wheels than you do with the front. The front ones are straight in and out calipers. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it was helpful. I really appreciate you guys' time. Don't forget to drop your comments below. If you have any questions, hit me up. Other little stuff that I've done, I've also posted up, changed the battery for you guys, showed you guys how to do that. And I added the tow package to the rear bumper. So don't forget to check those videos out. Again, thank you guys very much. I'm going to get this wheel back on. I'm going to go ahead and start the car, and I'm going to show you guys the level of the brake fluid. So just give me a quick little second. All right, everybody, got the wheel back on. Gonna pick this up right fast. I'm gonna set this right here on the table. Leave the car down. Now let's go to the front and see the level of the brake fluid. So, as you can see, the level's good. We didn't spill anything. We don't have any wet spots right here or nothing. The level is about right here. And that's actually the required right there, so that's good. Cap is clean. We're gonna go ahead and close that up. So let's start the car. And I'm gonna show you guys what the brake pedal does. So the brake pedal is gonna be really loose right now. So go down to the brake pedal. It's gonna go down pretty deep. See that? Went down almost all the way. That's what you want to do. Release it. Push it again. It went down a lot less. Release it. And push it again. After this, you want to pump it about 5-6 times. And there you go. You're done. Your car's ready to go. And that is how you do the brakes on a 2019 Chevy Traverse. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share the videos, and drop your comments. Let me know what you guys want to see next. Let me know if this video was helpful or not. Thanks. Peace out.